Hello, my name is Rowan Fitzgerald. I run Rowan Fitzgerald Auctioneers, and we're located in Limerick, right across the road from the Strand Hotel on the Ennis Road. I just said I'd make this video for social media to let people know that we are still operating through this COVID-19 emergency. I think it's fair to say that this caught everybody by surprise, and just said I'd put this out there that if before this emergency came about you were thinking of selling or letting your property, we'd still be delighted to speak to you. A lot of people that we have spoken to say that they're putting things on hold, which it's probably not a great idea. There's lots of things that can be done while the country is on lockdown and the restrictions are upon us. There's quite a lot to do if you're thinking of selling. There's a lot to do before you sell the house, and now is a very good time to do all those things. Here we call it homework for clients. If you're thinking of selling, one of the first things you need to do is speak to somebody like ourselves, estate agents in the industry, but also you need to be speaking to your solicitor, because there's quite a lot of paperwork to be put in place before putting your property up for sale, such as if you have a mortgage, the bank that you deal with will hold the deeds. Those have to be applied for, and that can take sometimes up to 6, maybe 8 weeks before those deeds arrive on your solicitor's desk, and nothing can be done. If you find somebody to buy your house, unfortunately nothing can really be done to take it that step closer. Before contracts are issued, the deeds have to be on your solicitor's desk. Another couple of bits and pieces would be your local property tax. Your local property tax does have to be fully paid up. A sale can't close for a property without the local property tax being fully paid. A BER cert, an advisory report, has to be done on your house or apartment in virtually all circumstances. There is a couple of exceptions where a BER cert doesn't have to be carried out, but 9 times out of 10, yes, your property does need a BER cert and advisory report before it can go for sale. If your property was let out between the years of 2011 and 2013, what's known as an NPPR cert of discharge has to be sought. That's non-principal private residence cert of discharge has to be sought from the county council. Your solicitor will apply for that, but it's just another document that we needed that a lot of people don't realise that they need. So don't put things on hold. Look into it. If you like, give us a call, an email. We'd be delighted to discuss it with you. The other important thing that people can be doing now is, again, what we call in the industry curb appeal. The front of your house, the front garden, front driveway, it's so important. If you think about it, it's the first thing that people will see when they arrive at the house, and it's the last thing that they'll see when they're leaving. Not only the front of the house, but the back of the house as well, that it's all, it's tidy, it's looking at its best, and not only that, but if somebody's really interested in your house, the only time they visit the house is not going to be when they come to look at it with your estate agent. They're going to take a drive by it every now and then if they're properly interested in the property. So having it looking at its best is vital. It's really important. So when the country is in lockdown, as it is at the moment, the extra time that a lot of people might have could be spent working on the front and the back of your house. As well, of course, ironically, when the country is in lockdown, of course we're getting fantastic weather. Small thing but really important is the main photograph of your house for an advertisement, whether it's on the internet or in a brochure. It's really important that photograph is bright and taken on a nice spring or what some of the days are now, summer's day, having a nice blue sky behind your property, really important, rather than compared to that of a dreary overcast day that we normally see in this country. So if we do get some good weather, it's really good to get out there. Most phones have great cameras these days. Take as many photos as you can from different angles, and you're probably going to be lucky, and one or two of them are going to be good photos that if not only us, but if we're lucky enough to be maybe your estate agent in the future, or another agent can use it. It's just that a lot of the time, Murphy's Law, when we do send out our people to take photos, it can be overcast, and it can be tough enough to get a nice bright spring day's photo or summer day's photo of the front of your house. The other thing would be what we would need, whether we're letting your house or we're selling your house. And this is a regulatory requirement, and it's across the board. Again, whether we're lucky enough to be your estate agent or somebody else, you need to issue your auctioneer or estate agent with a copy of your identification, a utility bill dated within the last 3 months with your name on it, your BER cert and advisory report, and what's known as a PSRA agreement. That's a regulatory agreement that's drawn up by the regulator, and it's put together by your auctioneer with their details and your details, and it's the signed terms of conditions that are put in place in order to sell the house or let the house for you. The other thing that we can do is we send out what's known as our sales pack to people. A lot of people find it very, very beneficial, and it's filled with lots of little ideas in order for you to sell your house or let your house. So if you want, we can put this together for you and send it to you. If you could take a couple of photos of both the outside of your house and the inside of your house, do maybe a quick walkthrough video, send it to us, give us an idea as to what type of house, size, condition. We can give you a figure over the phone as to what we think that it might be worth on the sales or lettings market, and of course that would be pending after the restrictions are lifted, that we could come and take a proper physical look at the house and confirm that value for you. If you're interested in giving us a call, our phone number is 061 279 423. Our email address is info@rfauctioneers.ie. That's info@rfauctioneers.ie. And another great thing you can do is go and Google us, Rowan Fitzgerald Auctioneers, and take a look at our Google reviews and see what other people that we've dealt with in the past, what kind of experience they've had with us. And look, if you have any questions, we're on the end of the phone. Just give us a call. Thank you.